Hey guys, my name is Kevin Ratliff. I'm a pro staff member with Hunters for Christ, and today I want to show you a quick recipe. It's amazing and it tastes delicious. It is called the mozzarella bacon wrapped elk meatloaf, and it is a tongue twister, but it is also a mouthful and it's delicious. So let's get started. First, you're going to need bacon. That's what you're going to wrap it in. And then you have all your ingredients for the meatloaf. You have onions, you have mustard, you have garlic, you have breadcrumbs, and then of course mozzarella, and then you have your elk burger. You're going to get all your elk burger, you're going to put it in a mixing bowl, and then you're going to mix it all together. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have about 4 pounds of this elk burger. It might be a little too much, and that's okay because I will make more for some leftovers. And so what you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and get dirty, right? That's the best part of making meatloaf. You're going to get in here, you're going to go ahead and mix up all your meat. It's going to be great. All right, once you get it all mixed together, what I like to do is just push a little hole right in the middle, so you can start putting all your stuff. And we're gonna go ahead and start with cracking some eggs. 3 eggs. 3 eggs. I got these eggs from my farm, so they're fresh. Go ahead and just crack it. Perfect. All right, so once you get all of the eggs in there, I would go ahead and just mix it all together. Get it all squished around. You might want to wait until the very end to mix everything together. I just like to mix as we go. Makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so now that we have the eggs and the meat all mixed up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some garlic. This is just some fresh garlic. Our local garlic here in Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world. Just put some garlic in there to give it some flavor. Be nice. I'm going to put some mustard. This is Dijon mustard. Give it a little bit of a nice flavor. And then we're going to cut up an onion. So just take an onion, just 1 onion, and you're just going to cut it. As you're cutting up your onions, if you find yourself crying, it's just, those are tears of joy. Can't wait to get your hands on this. Totally understand. All right, so we got looks like I just did a half an onion. I don't want too much onion in my meatloaf. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer the onions over here. Try not to make too big of a mess. And then now the breadcrumbs. And the breadcrumbs is gonna be what holds it all together. I don't know. Again, I'm not a chef. That looks about right. Okay, we got everything in the elk burger. And so now we're gonna go ahead and give it a good mix again. Get it all in there nice. And spread it all out. Get it all mixed. This used to be my favorite job growing up with my dad. When he used to make his meatloaf, he used to always let me just get my hands in there and just mix it, squeeze it. It was awesome. It was always bad when I told him I forgot to wash my hands. He'd always get mad at me. I washed my hands for this one though, so we're good. So now that we have all of our elk burger mixed up with all of the ingredients, we're now gonna take the bacon. Okay, everybody loves bacon, and this is a mozzarella bacon wrapped meatloaf. So we're gonna go ahead and slice open our bacon. Try not to make a mess. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love bacon. So we're gonna take our slices of bacon and we are going to line the inside of this pan. That's enough. Have the whole thing completely surrounded with bacon. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the elk burger meatloaf, and we're gonna go ahead and just fill this halfway with the meat. Now we're only using half the meat because we're gonna stuff the middle of it with mozzarella cheese, and then we're gonna cover the top of it with the meatloaf, and then of course we're gonna wrap the rest of it with bacon. I don't know if you can see it, but we have it halfway, and so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take my knuckles and I'm gonna make a canal. I'm just gonna make just a divot right down the middle, because we're gonna shove this cheese right down the center of it. We want the middle to be oozing with mozzarella. That's the best part. You're gonna go ahead, so I got it all. You're gonna take your little mozzarella wheels, okay, little happy cows, and this cheese is amazing, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna shove it right down the middle. So then it's gonna look like this. You got your mozzarella wrapped with bacon. Look at that, that's amazing. You're gonna take the rest of your elk burger and you're gonna go ahead and just cover the top of it. So there you go, you got your meatloaf all ready to go, and so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bacon that you have wrapped up and you're just gonna fold it right over. So things completely covered. You got your bacon all done up. And so this is what the finished product looks like before you cook it. And so you're gonna go ahead and put this in the center of your oven at 350 degrees. It's gonna come out amazing. And so that is the mozzarella bacon wrapped elk meatloaf. I hope you try it, it's amazing. Dang, that just looks like a big old loaf of bacon bread. Sweet.